You know what time it is, right? Yes, masters! Pickups time. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we got some more pickups to talk about. So, a bit of a light week, because I'm trying to hold off on spending too much. So, I could have easily went mental on the Region A stuff from like Screen Factory and that, but I tried to hold back. First up, we're going to get with video games. So, recently, as we all know, the whole internet is... it's all over the internet. The Batman came out, right? And it's doing really well. Me and Soph went and see it. I think it's like perfection. I thought it was fucking brilliant. I absolutely adored it. I thought it was great. Made me want to play the video games. So I picked up Batman Return to Arkham. This is the first two Arkham games, remade in Unreal Engine 4. Yeah, looking forward to revisiting these. Get some more Batman in my life. Yeah. Next up is a Blu-ray. It intrigues me. This is a Joel Schumacher film, and it's Henry Cavill's debut movie, and that film is called Blood Creek. I picked this up for like £1 in CeX. I won't lie, me and Soph watched maybe the first like 25 minutes. Really couldn't get into this one, so we turned it off. We might give it a second try, but yeah, like, it's something about it just wasn't grabbing us. I don't know if it's something you guys like. Maybe you can comment down below if you like this movie. But by the half an hour point, we were like, yeah, let's just turn this off. Wasn't really doing us much of a thing. So yeah, that's Blood Creek. Maybe we give it a second try. Next up, the Godzilla Blu-ray collection begins. So yeah, these you can get these Region A Blu-rays, Godzilla. They're double pack Blu-ray. They're called the Toho Godzilla collection, and you can get quite a few of the Millennium era and a little smattering of the Heisei era on Blu-ray. I picked up two Millennium era films, Godzilla, Mothra and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Out Attack. A ridiculous name for a ridiculous movie. One of my favourite Godzilla films ever. Like, I think it's absolutely fantastic. And then you've got Godzilla against Mecha Godzilla, which is also really good. Two of the Millennium era's best, in my opinion. But I'm glad to start being able to get these films on Blu-ray. The cool thing about this release is that each film has its own dedicated disc, which I really do appreciate. Also, there's a reversible artwork. You have the actual poster art for each movie. I would have it that way around, but unfortunately, it doesn't have anything on the spine if you flip it. So it basically makes that, you know, choice redundant, really. But yeah, it's a pretty cool release. Looking forward to checking these out in high definition. I love these movies. So yeah, the Godzilla collection, Blu-ray collection begins. I do plan to pick more of these up in the future. Next up, I picked up a Scream Factory release. This is a film I've been wanting to check out for a long time. I've heard it's a really good werewolf movie, and that is a film called Silver Bullets. It's based on a Stephen King novel, I believe. I could be incorrect. I know it's a Stephen King story of sorts, but I don't know if it's a short story or if it's a novel. Not too sure on there, but yeah, it looks really cool. I wanted to pick up the Scream Factory edition because I think this artwork is absolutely brilliant. I could have got numerous German releases over the years, but I just waited until I can grab this one. Region A, but you know, I'm all on the Scream Factory, Shout Factory train now. So yeah, I thought I'd pick that up. Very affordable. I think it was like £22. But yeah, really happy with that. That's Silver Bullet. Next up is one of the best road thrillers of all time. I call it kind of a road movie. I don't know if you would, because it's like kind of a road action thriller. It stars Kurt Russell, and that is Breakdown. Finally got a Blu-ray of this. This is from the Paramount Presents, I guess, line, I suppose. But yeah, this did come with a slipcover, but the slipcover was absolutely destroyed, unfortunately. But so I threw it out. But this still has really nice artwork. The back there. This is a really good, tense, no bullshit kidnapping thriller that I recommend to everyone that loves movies, because this is one of the best I've seen. This is just a really good, you can put it on and you can have a good old time with it. Kurt Russell is great. The antagonist in this is an absolute bastard. You hate him. And I feel like It gives me kind of Duel vibes. I don't know why. Maybe because it centers around this big truck, and the truck is kind of almost like a focal point in the whole movie, so it has that kind of Duel-esque kind of a vibe there. But yeah, Breakdown is fan-fucking-tastic, and I do really recommend everyone to check this film out. It's great. Next up is a superhero spoof movie that I think is better than Kick-Ass. That is Rainn Wilson in Super. This is awesome. It's a great old time, this movie. Shut Up Crime is awesome. I love this film. Rainn Wilson, Ellen Page, when she was Ellen Page, I suppose. Yeah, really, really fun movie. Just about a guy down on his luck that decides to become a superhero and beat the shit out of crime with a wrench. It's pretty hilarious. I have a great time in this film, but I'm glad to pick it up on Blu-ray. Don't see the Blu-ray very often, so I was really happy to find it in CeX for fairly cheap. So I picked it up. Speaking of a film that I've not seen in years, that I actually remember liking as a kid, that I got for cheap, that is Kevin Costner in Waterworld. Yeah, the biggest box office bomb of all time, some would say. Didn't do well at all. It was a massive failure for Kevin Costner and the studio involved. But I know it's got a massive cult following at the moment. I know the Arrow Blu-ray is really expensive, the limited edition. I could have got the Arrow release of this, the standard edition, but this was like £2, so I just picked up the standard Blu-ray of it. And yeah, looking forward to revisiting this one. Cool concept. I can't really comment on the film, really. I watched it as a kid and I haven't seen it since, so we'll see if it's any good. That's Waterworld. Next up is a film that I've always wanted to check out since it kind of came out, really. And that is a film called In the Heart of the Sea. A film about basically capturing Moby Dick, and that sounds awesome to me. Don't know nothing really much else about this film except for that concept alone. It is a film about Moby Dick. It's got a great cast as well. Chris Hemsworth, Benjamin Walker, Cillian Murphy, Tom Holland, Ben Whishaw and Brendan Gleeson. So it's got a great cast. So I'm looking forward to giving this one a go. I do like these kind of on sea movies. I think this could be a good one. Bringing us to the final pickup of this week. I waited 2 weeks for this to arrive because the guy forgot to send it out, or he sent it out and it actually came back to him for some reason. But finally got this. Now I can actually play them. I had to get this, and that is the Scream Factory release of the Critters collection. Yes, as you know, guys, I'm a massive Critters fan, and this is a set I've been wanting since it ever came out. It is absolutely beautiful. I love this artwork on there. You go right around the spine, around the back. You've got the 4 movies there. I can't really recommend Critters enough, especially the first 2. Critters 1 is one of the most underrated science fiction monster movies ever. Absolutely adore it. It's so gloriously 80s. I can't express how awesome this film is. Critters 2 is basically pretty much on par. I prefer the first one, but Critters 2 just ramps up everything in the best ways. More critters, more chaos, and it's just really fun. Critters 3, it's kind of the black sheep of the franchise. I have a lot of fun with this movie. I'm probably its biggest fan. But, you know, a lot of franchises, they tend to do this apartment building setting. And apartment building couldn't be more boring in my mind in terms of a setting for a horror film. But something kind of works for Critters 3. And I saw this when I was 6 years old. And I remember being scared of apartment buildings for the fucking longest time. Because I thought critters were going to come out and eat my face. But they didn't. So I got over it. But Critters 3, I have a lot of fun with this film. I have a lot of nostalgia, and I think it's better than what people give it credit for. And obviously the really, really black sheep, the blackest sheep of them all, Critters 4. Barely a Critters film, right? They're barely in it, and yeah, they're literally 2 critters in it, and they're in it for about 2 to 5 minutes total on screen. It's not that great. It tries really hard to be Alien, and it's not even Brad Dourif can really save this film, unfortunately. This is the worst of the franchise in my opinion. But yeah, I'm really, really happy to get this box set with Critters. I do have Spanish Blu-rays of Critters, and I do plan to do a comparison between this box set and those Spanish Blu-rays that I picked up a couple of years ago. At some point, maybe this week. I don't know when I'm going to do that video, but that is the Scream Factory Critters collection. The first 2 films are brand new 2K restoration, so I'm really looking forward to that. And as always with Scream Factory, it's absolutely packed with special features. So yeah, that's the highlight of the week. Critters collection, Scream Factory. I absolutely love this franchise. Do you like Critters or don't you? Let me know. I do plan to do that comparison video, like I said. But as always, guys, thank you so much for your support on this channel. My growth has been quite rapidly spiking up towards that 700 subscriber mark, so I really do appreciate it. And yeah, so thank you everyone that has supported my channel all the way up until this point. It's been awesome. As always, guys, if you like what you see here and you want to see more, there is probably going to be a video right here that you can probably click on and watch. I promise it kind of won't suck, but if it does, you can always watch another video on my channel that might not suck as badly. So yeah, give that a click and I will speak to you guys next time.